hope they document what I'm becoming. Congratulations.
Hello, and congratulations to the class of 2020. My name is Johanneson Cannon II, but most know me by Yogi. More importantly, I like to ask friends, family, teachers, and anyone who is in the presence of a graduate right now to give them a big round of applause because you pushed through in light of all your challenges and anything that tried to stop you. So this moment right now, this celebration is about you. So congratulations once again. And today, you deserve the celebration. I'd like to humbly welcome you as fellow alumni and thank you, IMSA, for giving me the opportunity of hopefully inspiring the next generation of greatness, class of 2020. As I was preparing to speak to you today, it forced me to reflect on my high school years. Between hooping, my social life, my academics, my teachers, those years really helped lay the foundation for the man I am today. And whether you had a fun 4 or 5 years or a rough 4 or 5 years, from here on out, your typical day-to-day will be vastly different than your normal day-to-day in high school. So back in 2013, I graduated from IMSA West. And the only thing that was on my mind was going to college. Go to college, go to college, go to college. Gotta be an engineer. And while I was fortunate enough for the opportunity to graduate from college, some of you are thinking different, yet equally respectable paths. Some of you will begin or continue working at your job, going from part-time to full-time. Some of you will begin college or university. Some of you will begin training for certifications or furthering your dreams, whether that dream is playing Division I basketball, opening your own business or nonprofit, becoming a musician or mechanic. Really, the possibilities for you are endless. And although I just mentioned a few, some of you are really struggling to identify, where do I even start? Where do I begin? And that ties into my theme for today, being rooted in the now. And I came across a short snippet of the movie Kung Fu Panda, and I'm not really sure which one, because I think there are like 4, but I think it does a great job illustrating my theme for today. So boom, I'm watching YouTube videos on old Dragon Ball Z episodes, and a commercial comes on featuring a snippet of Kung Fu Panda. Master Oogway, the teacher that pretty much trained everyone, the turtle that pretty much trained everyone, and Po, the panda. And it's in the middle of the night, and they're on a cliff of a mountain. And just to give you a little bit more context, Po is all bent out of shape over this Kung Fu demonstration that happened earlier that day. It was between other Kung Fu practitioners like Tigress, Mantis, and a few more, and Po did not perform well at all. He was fumbling all over himself, and the other animals were giving him heat about it. So now he's on this cliff, sulking, stuffing his face with peaches, and Master Oogway walks up on Po, has him shook for a little bit. Master Oogway asks Po what's troubling him. Po begins venting his frustrations and doubt onto Master Oogway, so much so that Po even considers going back to making noodles at his dad's street food restaurant. But Master Oogway has a simple yet powerful response. He says, "You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. Catchy, right? When Master Oogway mentions today is a gift, he's illustrating the power of being rooted in the now. So let's unpack that quote to get some pieces that we can digest and practice. So yesterday is what? History. Tomorrow is what? A mystery. And what happened yesterday has no authority over what can happen today. And what will or may happen tomorrow has no authority on what can happen today. And these two truths connect us to the gift Master Ugwe mentions. And that gift is being rooted in the now. So I've said being rooted in the now a few times now. But what am I specifically referring to when I say that? I'm referring to all the opportunities that this very moment gives you. Being rooted in the now has the authority to command your past and promote your future. Right now, you can change the direction of everything that has led up to this very moment. If your past tells a story which you don't like, you can change it. Today, you can be the first page of your new story. If your future compels you that there's only one path, that there's only one picture that can be painted, you can change it. Today, start working towards making new paths, getting new colors for a different painting. The opportunities of this very moment can command how your history and your future influence your decisions from here on out. You can promote your future with actions that lay the foundation of what you intend to build. But don't be mistaken though. There will be times where you feel like Poe. You'll feel like, man, did I make the wrong decision? You'll look back on a performance and think, why did I choke like that? I just froze. Maybe you'll even consider going back to a place where you feel is most comfortable. Maybe the fear, excitement of more options has you fixated on what is to come. Maybe you'll consider going back to your version of making noodles at the street restaurant. And if you give too much energy to these thoughts and these feelings, it will blind you from seeing the opportunities of your moments. It's like trying to run a sprint race while standing in 5 feet of water. It slows you down, it tires you out, and it diminishes your leg power. Everything you need to succeed in that race. And nobody's perfect. Everyone has their time struggling with these thoughts and feelings. But remember your gift. Remember to be rooted in this very moment. Remember to consider the opportunities that your moment gives. Remember when Poe focused on the thoughts and feelings of his past and future? It kept him from practicing what he messed up. It kept him from getting a good night's rest for the next day of training. It kept him from giving himself grace that everyone messes up and everyone feels the pressures of life, especially the pressures of society. So reapply to that university. You can study and retake the ACT for a higher score. Become that manager that your job needs. Register your business at nbiz.gov. Research and learn how to be more financially literate and invest your finances. Learn to read music and play beautifully. And even if you don't know where to start, you can make a quick Google search right now of what should I do with my life? And you can start right there. Being rooted in the now saves you from being plagued by your history and captivated by your mystery. Or it saves you from being plagued by your past and excuse me. It saves you from being plagued by your past and captivated by your future. So my fellow alumni, do all that you can to stay in the now. Stay in the present. Remember the gift of being rooted in the now. Remember Master Ugwe and stay rooted in the now. I wish you the absolute best in making the most of each moment. I pray that Yahweh keeps you. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Congratulations once again. You deserve it.